Just because someone is non-speaking doesn't mean they're non-thinking.
Studies estimate up to 30% of children with autism spectrum disorder are nonverbal, though disability advocates are beginning to shift away from the term nonverbal because it may imply someone doesn't understand language.
Experts say non-speaking is a more inclusive term that can represent any kind of non-oral communication, from writing to sign language.
One autistic individual's preferred way of communication is through his art.
Reporter Deborah Alfarone introduces us to the creator who expresses himself through paint and poetry.
It's a Friday night in Washington, D.C.
I think that you can really see his emotion coming out.
Inside this gallery, an artist's first ever exhibit opens.
It's beautiful, it flows.
The crowd takes in the abstract paintings, bright colors, and the story behind them. It's the first time anyone, anywhere, is hearing from Charles Lenny Lunn.
I'm so proud of him. And this has been a journey. At 10 months, I was told to put him in a home. That's all. He would never be more than a vegetable. And you fight and you struggle because the system tells you they're not going to be anything. And in fact, they're in there.
Lori Peters-Lotier says her son Charles was born with a rare genetic disorder. It's linked with autism and apraxia, leaving the 34-year-old unable to speak nor plan and execute his movements.
And it's not an intellectual disability. It's actually a mind-body dysfunction, and their brain is not sending the synapses to their body. So he doesn't know where his body is in space. So when he paints, he feels his body.
Jason Hamaker owns Lost Origins Gallery. He says showing Charles's art was a no-brainer.
I'm a father, I've got 2 kids, and I was like, this is a really interesting opportunity just to see. And then I saw the artwork, I was like, oh my God, this is insane.
In his Maryland basement, Charles paints with the help of an instructor who opens the paint. Each painting represents a chapter of Charles' story. He writes the captions and poems that go with the exhibit, tapping on a letterboard with the help of a communication specialist. Co-curator Sarah Tengi reads one of them.
My speech glows like the sun, highest things my words.
Charles says through using his letterboard, he hopes people who see his art get curious. Just coming to my show has the tiny potential to challenge assumptions on how non-speaking folks truly don't sit in silence on the inside. A recent study in the journal Autism reports people often underestimate the literacy of non-speaking teens and adults.
What do you want people to know about Charles and perhaps other people who are non-speaking?
I want them to know that they're inside, that they are God's creation, as Charles says. I am that I am. I am God's creation. And they're no lesser, they're not disabled, they are human.
And as you can see, they have something to say through the art of a conversation.